Welcome to the VIP section.
Shay baby, y'all.
Boy Shay baby, and you know we back on the dirty side. We back with part 2 of the night, not part 2 of the interview of the night. So we just did the interview with my man who got the song with Nas, and that went good. That went well. That was on Zoom.
Yeah.
So now we have a live interview with the GOAT himself in the streets. Just said the nigga's a GOAT, Tone. My man Logic LITO. He done terrorized these streets for years. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up?
It's time to get this popping. It's time to get this popping.
Thanks for having me,
So what's up, Logic LITO? What's going on, man?
Not much. First off, thanks for having me, fellas. I appreciate y'all. I haven't seen y'all in a very long time, man.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, we had to have you, man. We had to have you. Cause listen, man, when it comes to, the dirty side, what we like to do is, Tone, is like let the people in these streets know what's really popping out here in these streets. And I can't lie. Cali Heights, Logic LITO is very, very popping. You feel me, Tone?
Definitely in the streets.
Yeah, that's a fact. Tone, you late on the bombs too. Tone, you supposed to have a bomb after that. That was for the reals. You know what I mean?
I'm rolling up.
We're going to have a good Tone say you rolling up.
Cali Heights.
Tone say you rolling up these Cali Heights. Oh, yeah, the night
Get
is...
to the test right now.
That's right.
I know it's fire. I can't front like I never had it.
That's right. The night is sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Russ Dickolas. Mr. and Mrs. The liquor. You drinking it right now. How's it tasting?
Listen, man, this right here, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Listen, I'm a cognac man, y'all. This right here, Russ. Shout out to you. I like this one, Mr. Mrs.
That's a nice afternoon.
I need a cake.
That's right. The afternoon.
I need a cake. It goes down smooth. We taste the bourbon. The whiskey goes down smooth. A little warmth and the aftertaste, but it goes down lovely. You can mix it with some good apple juice and let it go.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, Logic LITO.
Talk about it.
Tone, I mean, you know just as much as I know.
We outside.
Yeah, we was outside a lot, especially with Logic LITO. You know what I'm saying? So, having him on the platform right now, it's something serious because we know the truth. I watch all these guys that be on these shows. Not the rappers. I'm not gonna talk about the rappers. I'm talking about the guys that come home and came from jail, did all of this. I don't know if they capping or not, but it's still, I don't really know them. So I know these stories that we bring to the table is true facts. You know what I'm saying?
They cap.
And
I know there's a lot of people that's outside. I don't think LITO never went inside.
That's what I'm saying. And this being like, I would say, the dirty side, Tone. I'm happy that Logic LITO pulled up first and was the first one that we had on the platform. So this is perfect. You know what I mean? Because let's keep it real, Tone. At this point, we're going to have to bring Pee Wee to sit in this same seat. So we got him sitting in the same seat. Pee Wee Kirkland will be sitting in, Tone.
Grateful for that.
Exactly.
Grateful for that.
So, Logic LITO.
Talk about it.
Where did all of this learning how to turn the streets into legal business? Y'all see the Cali Heights chain on him? Let's talk about it. Oh yeah, that Cali Heights.
That's Cali Heights.
Yeah! That Cali Heights.
That's a commercial right there. That's a commercial.
That
Shit busted.
That shit is busting.
It's the
Where
you want to start at? Where you want to start at? You want to start
You got
like
grabber in there?
No grab. I'm a vegan.
No, yeah, that's
No grabber, baby. We vegan over here, you heard? We vegan over here. But listen, man. Where you want to start from? Like, where you want to start from? You want to start from the Bronx?
Yo, listen. I want to start from. Yeah, I want to start from the Bronx because I want the people to know why you're even sitting in this seat. Because you gotta understand, sitting in this seat is people, that gets the Shay Baby TV stamp that they deserve to be interviewed. So if you just saw us before you got here, you know what I mean? Interview the guy that just did a song with Nas and his whole album is done with Scott Storch, and then you come on a live interview next. You got to tell this story from where it all started. All right. Let's get to it.
Where did logistics come from?
It all started back in Marble Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in the Bronx.
Shout out Marble Hill.
Shout out to Marble Hill.
Marble Hill. Born and raised in the Bronx, man. Like, I was born and raised like across the street from the projects, up the block. But in order to, get your name up to be somebody, play ball, football, basketball, baseball, whatever, you had to go to the park. And the park was in the Jacks.
So you could say,
shout out to the Orange Park.
Shout out to the OP, the legendary Orange Park, man.
a fact. So you can honestly say it all started from the park.
It all started in the park, baby.
Okay, what type of things? What type of things in this park? I want to know the name of the park and what type of things went down. What occurred in these parks?
Shit, what didn't occur in these parks, man? I mean, I was brought up in the 80s, man. I'm an 80s baby, so I done seen it all.
Shout out to the 80s. Ain't nothing like the 80s.
I done seen it all. I done seen it all from the crack era all the way up to the weed era when where the weed took over. But, you know, the crack is still out there and all that and coke. But, you know, we talking about weed here now. So, you know.
Okay, so what was the first real hustler that you seen at a young age? Like, yo, he's getting to it.
Rest in peace, my nigga Dave, man. OG Dave from the Orange Park, man. Building, what is that? Building 11. No, building 11. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Shout out to Leo. Leo's building.
Facts. He was really getting to it?
He was getting to it, and my nigga Smurf, man. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That's a fact. Now these guys are from the Bronx, Marble Hill?
Yeah, facts.
They're from 230th.
230th.
Correct that.
Okay, so...
Yeah, but it's all in the same circle. You know, Marble Hillians and all
So
that.
you saying these were the first guys you seen that was getting to the money?
That's a fact.
So, I mean, you know, not saying that
I mean, I was young.
Influenced you, but were these the guys that you seen like, yeah, this is the type of lifestyle I want to live?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, my cousins and whatnot in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, it all started in the Bronx, you know, being there in the park, playing ball and looking at these niggas on the side. Like, what they doing? They got flyers cars, got loud music, got the flyers drip, flyers bikes, all the toys. You know what I'm saying? All the bitches around them, all the attention. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody want to be in the limelight. So, you know, I took it up on my own and I just, you know, got into the weed business.
Yeah, okay, let's start from there. What was the weed business like in the 80s?
In the 80s?
Yeah,
I mean, I was too young. You know what I'm saying? I was growing up in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So back in...
Oh, so it started for you in the 90s.
It started for me in the 90s.
Okay, let's talk about the weed, because we don't know. What was
niggas crazy.
Yeah. It's lit tonight.
Shout out to all the 90s
okay,
babies too, man.
Let's start from there. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What was the weed like back? Because right now the weed game is crazy. It's legal. Everybody's smoking. I'm seeing people
I
putting...
thought you were selling weed when Teddy Pendergrass was on the radio.
Nah, but don't.
I ain't that old, nigga, yeah.
No. But what I'm saying is that weed is legal now. We can talk about this. So I'm just trying to say, like, nowadays it's like I'm seeing people put ashes on the cops, blowing weed in cops' face. So nobody cares about the weed no more.
Those are the fools.
That's why we could talk about
back in
that.
the 90s, man, it was hard, man. You know what I'm saying? We had all these Reggies. You know, you had your chocolates, you had your skunks, you had your Hawaiian skunks, you had your fucking Thai
Hawaiian
sticks.
skunk.
You had your Thai sticks. You had
Mango P.
Wowie.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get to that for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Before we get deep into it, the first real spot that I ever accounted that was killing them off the Arry was Crescent Avenue.
Crescent Avenue, shout out to Mango P. You heard?
Yo, them niggas was the goats when it comes to the Arry.
That's a fact, big fact.
I ain't gonna lie, they had like, Tone, they niggas had like 2
They had
gram
people
nicks.
going from everywhere all over the fucking
Tone,
city,
I'm
man.
talking about the traffic, it was like Grant's Tomb. Am I lying, my dude?
Now you're right. You're right. Shout out to Crescent.
I used to sell niggas Jordans.
I used to
Shout
walk,
out to Courtney.
I used
Courtney
to
know what
walk
it
up
is.
there to go buy weed back
That's
in
a
my
fact.
younger days. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Shout out to my man out there, Chubbs, Levy. Yeah, those only two that I knew. Niggas used to buy $2,000 worth of. Remember the Jordans? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You bought a lot of Jordans too. That's why I said I knew y'all niggas was getting money, because y'all niggas was on. Only niggas was buying them Jordans back when y'all was buying them was niggas getting money.
We was buying them 2 weeks, a month before they came.
Shout out to
No,
Deuce,
they was
man.
never coming out. Y'all was buying the variant Jordans.
Yeah,
Fab was wearing them too.
it's a fact.
My nigga, they wasn't considered fake Jordans at that time. Because they didn't even have Bugs Bunnies in the stores.
Nah.
They didn't retro them back at that time.
No,
Am I lying or not?
absolutely.
So, just the fact of having them, fake or not, nigga, know you pay some bread for those.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, niggas knew that you was walking around with gray and red Bugs Bunny cross straps, that those are not real in 2001. Come on, my nigga. Jordan never even made those. You know what I mean?
I remember the All-Star Week.
The color
Colorway,
schemes.
yeah, never even
It was
came out with
obvious, but
colorway.
nobody cared. My man used to bring those to Fab. Fab used to roll the window down, little inch,
You know what
with
killed
the
it?
money, just throw the sneakers in the trunk. You
know
know
what-
what I mean? That's a fact.
You know what killed that
That's
whole?
a fact.
You know what killed that whole game? You know what killed that whole game?
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend in Philadelphia. Jordan said on BET, I seen so many rappers with Jordans I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it killed the whole game.
That's a fact. Give yourself a bomb, so yeah.
Dead ass. You said that shit on TV.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, so let's get back to Logic Lito. Let's get back to these Hawaiian, what was it called? Hawaiian skunks, the Aries.
Skunks, the Aries, the Marco Piñas and all that.
What was it like? Is it like the same? Like when you first saw those, like, yo, these are fire, these are good.
I mean, it was all about quality. You know what I'm saying? The quality that you getting and you grabbing. You know what I'm saying? The lime green, sticky, icky. You know what I'm saying? Less seeds. The less seeds are better, of course. You know what I'm saying? Smaller stems. You know you're growing some indoor. You're getting some indoor, some greenhouse. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because I'm not gonna lie, Tone. Early 90s, I could not tell you not one thing about weed. I couldn't tell you what was Ari. I couldn't tell you what was Hawaiian skunk. So, that's why I say Lito's up there, ghost status in the streets, because he knows from a young age getting to it. You know what I mean? So, Marble Hill, was the Ari getting crazy over there? Like, let's talk about it. Like, what was it like? Let's get to it. What you do now is legal. You have a $20,000 chain on with your company name on it that is copywritten. Everything. You are the official businessman right now.
30,000.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Lito gave me the look like, hold on.
30,000.
He said, nigga, don't give my shit no rebate.
Don't give my shit no rebate. Let's talk about it, Lee.
I started, dipping and dabbling when I was younger, like I said, I seen the older dudes get it. I wanted to get it too. So, I had my little thing going on where I used to just, I used to get my money the way I used to get it, robbing niggas on the train, you know what I'm saying? Holding, just doing whatever scheme I could do, man, and go back down to Manhattan all the way to like 151st Street in Broadway to this Arab store where they sold these big ass nickel bags. I used to take those nickel bags and bring it, I used to buy like 10 of them, 20 of them, and go back to the block in the Bronx and chop them down into one, because in my hood in the Bronx, it was only one blunt for $5.
How old are you at this time? We talking 12, 13?
I was about, my early teens.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 12, 13. Let's talk about your school life at that time. What was you going to school? What was you doing?
Yeah, I was going to school, but I was cutting every day.
Oh, so that's back then when they had the buses that pick you up?
Yeah. But that was junior high school when they picked you up. High school was over.
Got you.
I'm outside. I'm in front of the high school selling bud, like literally across the street from me.
Give him a bomb, Tone.
You know what I'm saying? We never made it inside the school. Like, we go in just to say what's up to things.
We used to chill in Adrian.
It's crazy because
like, yo, we're gonna go bud right.
High school's like literally right across the street.
Like literally right across the street.
Right across from U-Haul. Just past U-Haul.
If you know Kennedy High School in the Bronx,
across
the street, the 4th floor, there's only one store up there, and it's on Adrian Avenue,
right?
Terrace View type shit. We call it Adrian Avenue because the Adrian Mafia. Shout out to everybody on Adrian. That's why I started. You know what I'm saying? With my man Double R, rest in peace, Nata, and all the other dudes from up the block. Started selling weed up there in front of the school, and then I just decided I want the other corner. So I teamed up with my man Hershey down the block, and my man Daddy, a.k.a. Rookie.
Facts.
The Rookie, a.k.a. Daddy. Word. Shout out Edible Kings. When we used to just, I teamed up with them, I was like, I want the other move, migrate myself the other way. I already got up the block on Smash, so let me go the other way.
Facts.
So I went down the block and I teamed up with these niggas, and it was over after that. We started getting the haze and the hydros and shit.
Okay, so at this time, what year are we talking?
We're talking about 95, 96.
Okay, so 95, 96. Exactly what was going on?
I said 95 to 97.
95 to 97. Okay, so what was going on at that time?
We on 228, man. We got Marble Hill on Smash. We got the corner on Smash. Like, we got the best weed. Everybody from the projects, from outside of the projects, from that whole circle, the whole like 104, 6th Street, know that them niggas up there, the poppies, they got that hydro. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all had the hydro.
Yeah.
So what was the hydro? Was that like this? That's like stepping up to the
indoor.
Za.
It's the indoor exotic. It's like stepping up to Za. Exactly.
Okay, so
no seeds, less sticks, no stems.
So at a young age, what was the traffic like with hydro?
I mean, from there we got a buzz. We started getting the buzz from the other niggas from like the outskirts. Them niggas was really getting it. You know what I'm saying? And they just migrated. They went and recruited Hershey. Like, my man Hershey just started disappearing like day by day. And then one day he's like, yo, I've been getting it up the block with these niggas.
Yeah.
They want us to go up there. They want us to work for them. So I'm like, fuck it, we can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? So we went and joined forces with them niggas. We was little workers back in the day, but we were the hottest workers the motherfuckers ever had. Cause we brung our flow to their block now.
Facts.
Everybody from our block.
Yeah, but they
is
never
going up
treated
there.
us like no workers.
Never. We were like one of them.
Haircuts
And
on
we
our
were the
block.
youngest niggas.
Yeah, shout out to
everybody on Heath
man.
Avenue, man. Shout out to Daddy O, Free Daddy O, Jahines, Chuck,
G.O.D.
Lit. Shout out Y, Free Y.
Okay, so
That's where Mecca's from, right?
so these guys that y'all talking about.
Project.
Oh, okay.
So these guys that
These
that
niggas were the OGs with the hydro. They had the glass jars, the $20 jars with the dro in it.
got
Man.
you.
That ass. Me and her, she's
It's crazy when you hear, because I remember, Lito's dubs.
All you hear is clink, 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 clink in our pockets.
Lito's dubs, Hirsch dubs, those were $40 up here
Yeah.
at that time.
No.
Right.
This is,
At that time, they
he's
were
talking about we still little.
No, I just remember like when I heard him,
Teens.
what
Okay.
if y'all don't remember where
Yeah, we
my
still
little
in our
pocket
teens.
change at that time came from was the dubs, y'all dubs was
Yeah,
$40
our dubs
up
anywhere
here.
else is 40. You go to Jersey, it's
Yeah,
40.
if you
You
don't
go to
live-
Yonkers, it's 40. You go to anywhere, it's 40. Anything in Connecticut is 40. Like everything was double back then.
That's
I mean-
crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, so Tone, I mean,
I can't front. Shay had
huh?
at that time. Shay had 0.7 dubs. I can't even front.
That's a fact.
0.7 dubs, Lito.
That's a fact.
The illest shit was
0.7 dubs.
he'll go see
And
somebody
he's smoking with you.
and
and
we'll
he's
smoke
smoking
their
with
bud.
you. He'll sell it to you and smoke it with you.
And then he brings me with him too. So that's another head.
Mm-hmm.
I
Big
know
facts.
niggas be like, yo, what's up?
Big facts. But yeah, so let's talk about damn this fucking Cali Heights is crazy.
She got the room smoking.
Which one is that one right there?
That's the candy yams, man.
Yo, shout out to, oh my God.
Candy yams, man. It's some fire.
Shout out to the candy yams. That's definitely lit. That's a fact. All right,
Bomba.
so definitely that bomba. So listen, let's talk about so you said this is 95, 96, right?
We're going to 95 to 90. What I said, 95 to 97.
You know what was coming out? DMX first album.
That's the fact.
So during let's take it there. Rest in peace, DMX. So give DMX a bomb.
That's when Lexus started popping out.
That's when the Lexus started popping out?
Yeah, the Lexus was out heavy.
Okay, so now we talking 95, 96. We talking about the Jay-Z era, the Biggie, the Mace is coming in, the Locks is coming on board. Everything is popping right now. 95, 96. This is when these guys are probably 22, 23, 24, 21, whatever. Jay-Z like 25.
Yeah, they
So these
older.
guys are like in a mid, grown man shit. But then now we're talking about you
No.
being 15, 16 years old. The influence on the music. What did it do? Did it make you go? Did it make you hustle harder? What was it like when you listening to those songs? What was Lito's life like back in 95, 96? Now we talking, you knew how to get money.
I was ahead of my
Niggas
time.
up the block.
I was ahead of my time because I was fucking with these older niggas all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The older niggas took me under the wing, always off of respect of my older brother. My older brother was always in jail. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't around. These niggas used to discipline me and teach me the right way. You feel me?
That's a fact. Okay, so we talking, it's also 95, 96. So at that time, I mean, what we just balling, right? We just heavy balling. That's why I said this when you think about it, it's crazy. He's 15, 16 years old. That's still a child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean balling, like basketballing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basketballing. We
I can't
talking about
front.
15, 16 years old. I got
You don't meet these niggas 98.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
nah.
got a 15, 16-year-old.
Yeah, we gonna get there.
But Lito was seasoned. Pause.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
he was, but when we met Lito, it was like, it was on, them niggas was getting to it.
yeah, I had the building. I had the
Yeah, they
Carter.
was getting to
It
it.
was over.
All right, so Lito, 95, 96. Do you still remember? Do you still remember going hard, getting money off the glass jars, going to buy these Michael Jordans? 95, 96. Do you remember these eras?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, so their music is out. We talking about Biggie, Pac, all these guys. What's your vision? What is Lito's vision in life to be like at that time? You felt you was a
Matter of
grown
fact,
man.
at this time, your first chain at this time,
My first chain.
did it come from Canal Street or Fordham?
I never bought nothing on Canal Street.
All right, not Canal Street. You're here. Not Canal Street. What's
Fordham,
the
maybe.
district?
Fordham, maybe. Yeah, you could say Fordham. I
Fordham?
bought jewelry
Fordham.
on Fordham.
Yeah, everybody bought something from Fordham.
Nothing's wrong with
Exactly.
Fordham.
Nothing wrong with Fordham.
Ain't nothing wrong with Fordham.
Especially in
They
95.
just gonna tax you.
Facts. They
And
just
it was
gonna tax
everybody's
you
first
extra.
chain came from Canal Street too.
Manny's
Not
used to
for
kill
nothing.
him out there.
Nah,
Manny's
maybe
used to
yours,
have.
champ, but not mine. You heard?
Manny's used to
Nah,
have the
Canal
rapper
Street had
out
the
there.
but
jewelry.
people hear canal and think everything's fake.
It's
Yeah,
not.
but Canal Street
Right,
had the
it's
jewelry
not.
stores.
Yes.
Yeah, dead ass.
Yeah. So, yeah, when was your first chain you bought? How old was you? Because you
First chain,
icy
I
right now.
say-
So
I s-
nobody just
Yo,
gets
I might
icy.
have remember
Maybe.
that
Which
Nah,
one? Which one? My cross?
with that cross.
It was with Danny, as a matter of fact.
Shout out to Danny.
Shout out to Danny.
all I know is in
Castro.
'98 when
That nigga had
Nori
me
came
moving-
out with his
that nigga had me
album,
moving squares on
and
the
now y'all
street.
niggas recognize medallions. Remember that he had the grenade. I just remember Lito had he had the piece. I forgot which piece, but he had a
I
chain.
didn't have mad chains, man. I done forgot.
All that's
that
done
time,
over
not too
with
many
because that's
young
years
niggas had-
ago. These dudes already pay their.
Yeah, they done paid
Danny
their
had
dues already.
Danny had my block crazy hot, man.
Who's Danny?
Oh my god, one of our childhood friends.
Yeah,
Oh.
he had me moving squares like crazy.
The
when I was
word?
young. Yeah, running around on the. I was doing a lot of wild shit when I was young, man. We're gonna get to that though. We're gonna get
We'll
to that.
get to that. All right, so you say you in and out of school. Did you ever go to school sometimes?
I mean, sometime whenever there was really nothing popping outside, you know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
Everybody going their own way, doing their own thing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to class today. I go to a few classes, leave after lunch.
When high school came, it was over.
Yeah, once high school came in, it was over. It was go time to get the money.
Got
Everybody smoked weed, you know what I'm saying? And I got nicks, I got dimes, and I got dubs. And then I just went and fucking migrated myself to the heights.
you.
You never graduated from high school.
Absolutely not.
That's a beautiful thing, my nigga. You're a mom to that. No, I'm just trying to think. You know, niggas be staying in school for 10 years to go work for someone.
Yeah, he's been
After,
he hasn't
after
worked
high
for no
school,
one yet.
he has
Yeah,
never worked.
nah.
My nigga,
Yeah, yes, I'm saying, and he got his own business now.
I don't
He
know
got
Lito to be working
legal
at T-Mobile
corporation.
for the summer. I don't know Lito from he's got the job at the hospital, doing his thing. You know what I'm
Being in
saying?
the building lobby.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Just shake it.
Mm-hmm.
4:43 in the morning. He's there.
Yeah, so you would say at that time, 95, 96, you envisioned that your main goal was to get it on
My
your
pops died at 96.
God rest-
So thank you. So then God rest his soul. Then after that, my brother was like, yo, you're gonna have to become a man. I'm gonna have to teach you. We're gonna teach you what goes on in Manhattan, basically.
Yeah. So
And then after that, shit got sturdy.
yeah, let's go. Let's because I know the people want to know this, man. Like let's get a little deep right now for a second. You know what I mean? What was it like? At a young age with the losing your father and all that.
It was tough because my
If it's
dad.
too much, you can let me know. You
my
know what I
dad-
mean? I'm not like I
yeah,
said, I'm not a Vlad nigga. That's not what I'm here for. But you know what I mean? I'm
My dad was the main breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? My mom was always a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? She
Got
did what
you.
she had to do. And he held it down. But after that, you know what I'm saying? My brother was like, yo, my brother left home at a young age as well.
yeah.
So it was all on me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister. Then my sister left, so it was really on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went to the Heights and to my cousin's block, and I just really got it shaken over there. And that's when life got different, even more different.
Okay. So how different did it get? Like what was the difference of, moving from, the Bronx to the Heights? Like what
The
what
money,
transition did
the money, the speed, the language. You had to speak Spanish in order to get it out there. If you wanted to get it on a different element, you got to speak Spanish.
right?
At least a hint of it.
That's crazy. So yeah, but I feel like you speak fluent Spanish, right?
Absolutely. Now I do. Yeah.
So you're saying
Wow.
like the
took me a
Spanish
while to
talk
get
in the
more
Heights is
comfortable.
different than Spanish talking in the Bronx?
Nah, it's not.
No,
no difference.
because listen, today I was talking with a person that was telling me like, yo, like you can tell when like a Puerto Rican is talking. Or
Yeah, I mean the
Dominican-
dialect
That's
as
what
of
I'm saying.
dialect.
Tato. You hear that,
because-
Tato? You in DR.
Yeah, exactly. But as of the dialect, this shit is good. By the way, you heard?
No, shout out to Russ. Russ is definitely Russ. You doing it with this? That's a fact.
Definitely doing
Yeah,
it.
let me get some of that too. We're gonna have to open up another bottle, man.
We have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna open another one. Open one back here. Yeah.
Yeah, open that one.
Yeah.
up.
So
Now, It was the speed and all
Yeah,
that.
Rush,
and,
you rocking. I can't lie. We opening another bottle. It's lit. I told you, every interview since then been lit. Niggas been drunk. That's a fact. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. is it.
That's a fact.
This is for the Mr. and for the Mrs.
Oh, and for the record, for people that don't know, LITO is who Mr. and Mrs. is. He's a professional basketball player that has a record label also, and LITO also is the A&R for that. How is that?
Talk about
Drop a
it.
bomb.
Drop a bomb for that, Tone. How is that?
It's good. I mean, I got you know, I get chances to really put people out there and, you know, help people, you know, show their work and their talents, and, you know, help people get on a different platform, and, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a blessing since. I still got my brothers around me. I got y'all around me. I don't really get to see y'all much until we like bump into each other sometimes here and there. But, you know,
No, that's a
business
fact.
ethic, yeah, it's good because I was just on Rough Rider Radio last year. You know, brought some talent up there, and it was good. It was a good run.
With Milagros?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Milagros.
Shout out to Monaco.
Shout out to
Facts.
Milagros. Bali.
Facts. Yeah. So okay. So I just wanted to bring that up because you know you see the liquor. You know they see the jewelry on you. So let's
show the love, man.
Exactly. So let's.
We gotta pay dues to the sponsor.
Oh, you know what? Can me and her smoke some of that LITO, bud?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Talk about it.
What is it? That fuzzy peach?
That's that candied yam.
That's
By
that
Cali
candy.
Heights,
Yeah. Yo, I
man.
can't lie. Yo, listen, and yeah, for the record too, do you have like a website or something where they can
The website ain't up yet,
but
you can reach me at Instagram at Cali Heights at _ NYC CALLIHIGHTS.
Now don't worry, LITO Shades
Underscore
official. He gonna put it
NYC.
right now. He gonna put it underneath you right now.
100%.
Right
It's
there.
right, yeah, right there. Boom.
100%, 100%.
Cali
I
Heights.
don't even know if Shay know how to do that, but he gonna have to figure it out now.
Yeah, I'm
Do that
outside
for
every
us.
day, man. You know what I'm saying? Catch me in Midtown, man.
Now that's a fact. All right, so
So
Oh,
we in the Heights.
okay, we in the Heights right now. Let's talk about the Heights.
We in the Heights, man.
Okay, so what type of people? Just for the people that don't know
Shout out
this,
to
because,
Audubon. Shout out to
you know,
Audubon.
shout out to everybody out there that's following the page and that rocks with Shea Baby TV because they're from all over the country. Let's talk about Washington Heights for a minute. Let's talk about the type of people that you witnessed that come through the Heights since 90. Would you say, Tone, 96 to present? Let's tell them what the Heights is about.
Oh, now this candy yam is some gas.
Top shelf, man.
Yeah, let them know what the.
Bomba.
Well, basically, the Heights is all like the little Dominican Republic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody. It's really like it's not much diverse. It's a lot of Dominicans. Everybody hold it down. Everybody's family, and everybody's really like together. A lot of togetherness out there.
Right.
And the culture is just it's amazing. It's beautiful. The food, the women, the music, the atmosphere, the vibe. Everything is just great.
That's crazy. So, would you say Washington Heights is the best place in New York City?
Yeah, shout out to Washington
I gotta say
Heights,
yeah.
man.
I would say
That's a
yes.
fact.
I would have to say
I would
yes.
say that, yeah.
I would
You
say
want to
yes.
party
No,
hardy?
It's a fact. It's a fact.
You want to party hardy? You're gonna have to go uptown to Dykeman. You want some good food?
Yeah, yes.
You got it in the Heights and in
You want the
Dykeman.
best bud? It's a
You want the
force.
best bud? They got it in the Heights
a
and in
fact.
Dykeman. So
It's a
you know,
fact.
shout out to the whole
So
uptown.
can
man.
But if you move wacky, that
If
dream
you
could
move
become a
wacky,
nightmare.
Yeah,
Let's keep it real.
Act stupid up there. 'Cause
Okay, so let's
Play
to the
yourself.
next-
let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about Washington Heights. When how you saying that everything is lit in Washington Heights? Can you say Washington Heights? Can you say that it created you, or did it make you
I can say
mentally, or Marble Hill?
Marble Hill created me, raised me mentally. But Washington Heights made me who I am now.
Got you.
I think,
As the businessman ethic.
yeah,
and
yeah. The Bronx made LITO, but the lit in LITO, oh, I killed that. The lit in LITO
Uh-huh.
came from the Heights.
From the Heights.
That's a fact.
That's a big fact.
Okay, so let's. In Washington Heights, could you say when was the first at a young age? Did you ever witness any crazy like shootouts, crazy violence, things that
I've
happens?
seen people get stabbed. I've seen people get shot at. Seen people get robbed. Seen people get robbed. I see people get robbed. I seen a lot, man.
Yeah, so I mean, but usually when they think of Washington Heights, they don't think about things like go down except getting money. But I guess it happens everywhere, wherever you are, especially in New York City. So did you ever live in Washington Heights?
Yeah, absolutely. I lived in Washington Heights. Hell yeah.
What was it like living in Washington Heights? Because before you said you would just go up there, get bread, go home. What was it like living out there? Is that something different?
The lifestyles and
Because now a lot of white people live in Washington Heights.
Like, wait,
yeah,
did
they
you live on
gentrified
Nagel?
it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Did you used to live on
They
Nagel?
trying to, but they ain't.
Did you used to live
gonna
on
get it.
Nagel? I'm trying to
Nah,
remember.
Back in
I
the-
lived on 186.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember. 'Cause I remember I dropped.
I had a little shorty out there, and I moved in with
99,
her.
early 2000s, no white people in the Heights.
Nah. Yeah, there's white people
Yeah,
in the
there was.
Heights.
There was?
Hell
You
yeah.
got
But they
your
was-
Steve University.
They were thought thrown out
Yeah,
though.
but that's a
They was
school
not thrown
though.
out?
They were
Yeah,
thought
but
thrown
it was-
out.
Now you got look from like Haven and back there 181st,
Oh, for Washington.
Washington and all that shit back there. There's a lot of white people that live in Washington
I
Heights.
tell you what,
absolutely.
it's hard to gentrify the Heights.
That's like the Cabrini
But
area.
now-
It's hard.
Got you.
But it's
it's hard to
very hard to
gentrify the-
gentrify. Niggas ain't getting out of
Because
there.
niggas ain't leaving. Like
They
I
ain't
know,
leaving.
go. They're like, you have to leave. We about to tear this building down. I know, leaving.
No, I don't live it.
You ever been
I
to an
come in
apartment in the
here.
Heights?
I come in here. I live in here. I die here.
I still pay my rent.
Yo,
That's what they say.
That's all I
My
know.
aunt lives on 190th and Wadsworth. She has like 17 bedrooms. Nobody leaves those apartments, bro.
Nah, you gotta, I don't
Not
know.
literally 17
Oh,
bedrooms.
you mean like the price is like they try to keep it because they got it for so long?
Not so much that. It's just
It just gets handed over from family
humongous
generation to
fucking
generation.
apartments, bro. Like
Yeah. hmm Okay, so
You know what? I don't want to fast forward so much good shit, but I do have a question. I definitely want to get to.
now let's get to it, Tone.
I know why, but I'm gonna ask a question I kind of already know the answer to, so the people can know. All right. This is New York, my nigga. There's millions of people everywhere where there's you can look for where you at, a corner of every street. There's somebody
the
selling.
texture. Wait, I'm so sorry. Wow, Cali.
Oh yeah, bro, all that. We smoking that whole eighth right now. He ain't. This
Wow.
This is promo. Yo, anyway, listen. We smoking this promo.
Facts.
No, but seriously, no. There's so many people there's more people getting money with bud in New York, I believe, than in LA.
Yeah, I think it's
Like, you know what I'm saying?
oversaturated. I think it's
Okay,
very
in
oversaturated.
an
right now.
oversaturated market, how does Cali Heights? I'm trying to figure out how to ask.
How does he rise above everybody else?
Yeah, how are you rising above everybody else? How do you have your own stamp? How
Oh, you
like,
Lito,
Consistent.
okay,
Consistent.
But, no, you know why that's a
I'm
good question,
consistent.
Tone?
I feel you. I feel
You
you.
know why
I
that's
feel
a
you.
good question?
Consistency is key. You got to be consistent. You got to stay relevant.
You know why that's a good question? No different than no, Tone. This is no different than those podcasts when these guys are talking about, buying houses and buying things. Weed is legal now, so these are things people need to know.
No, but I
Am I
know.
right or wrong?
Yeah.
If you can find a way like Cali Heights to get legalized,
No,
you
but I'm
can
just
talk
talking about even
do you feel
we
like
didn't just become legal. Like I'm
Do
saying.
you?
Right.
And there has
It's
been
hard for us.
many people
Hard.
before
I mean, I love-
we was even
I went-
legal.
I went-
People were branding themselves.
okay? But here's my question.
How? Yo, first of all, I'm gonna give you a bomb for even. You have Cali Heights, my nigga.
I've always been a
Congratulations.
brand. Thank
My
you.
nigga, Lito. My nigga, who
legalized
I've
it.
always been a
from the
brand.
mud is doing the legit legal way. He does it every day. He's getting bread. He's fucking with the stars. Figure of speech and literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, this is my nigga. Like, this is LITO we talking about, Shay.
Yeah, I know.
Like, when Shell sees this video, this is LITO we talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Nah.
for real. But
Nah, for real.
it's like, this is like, you see
They
an
know,
artist
Tone.
from back in the
Like,
day,
Tone,
and this
niggas
artist
know.
now is buzzing.
No, do you feel
You're like
Like,
an
niggas
artist.
know.
You're like,
It's
yo,
like-
LITO. I'm gonna
it's like he got a record deal?
He's like, yeah, it's like,
Things have changed, right?
It's like,
no, but listen, Lito.
To me,
you look at
you're like a Mano. To me, you're like a Mano, a nigga who stuck with it for so long. It's buzzing for him now. Like
Yeah.
you stuck
Facts,
with it for
facts,
so long, my nigga. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No, but hold on, Lito.
You gotta tough it out, my
Yeah,
nigga.
no,
And
okay.
it's not a money
Shit ain't
thing. A
for
lot
the
of
weak,
niggas
my
get
nigga.
money and be like,
Shit
okay,
ain't
now
for
that I made the
everybody,
money, I'm
bro.
gonna go open up a coffee shop and put the bags down, put the weed down.
At the tone that this
Like, you
streets
made
ain't-
the money and said, I'm
streets
staying
ain't
with
for
it. Like-
everybody, my nigga.
It's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And not everybody like you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you gotta be likable, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have niggas that respect your shit, bro. Cause if not, niggas gonna step all over you.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
a
know how
fact.
to
It's
handle
an
your
ugly
own.
game.
If you don't know how to handle your own and hold on to your fucking nuts and really talk about it and talk your shit,
Yeah.
do what you gotta do. How they
I
say,
feel you.
talk the talk and walk the walk. Then it ain't for you, fam.
That's a fact.
If you just getting your beak wet right now in this game, bro, and you just stepping off the Porsche, go back up on the Porsche, man.
That's a
That shit-
fact.
Y'all niggas ain't playing fair. Y'all niggas is cheating right now.
Go back home.
I mean, go back home. Go back to YouTube watching Soldier Boy. Man.
And for those who don't
Those are them niggas.
for
that-
those who don't think it's official, if you ever find yourself on the other end of the law and you're arrested in the city and you go to MDC, I know this for a fact. You go to MDC if you get booked,
MDC,
and you gonna find
MDC 's
yourself in
Brooklyn, nigga.
you gonna find
That's the federal run.
No, the-
bro.
You're talking about
the
MCC.
tombs, the tombs.
The tombs. You
That's
talking
my hand
about?
detention. My
The
hand
hand
detention center.
The MDC, that's what they call it.
Before you said
Tombs.
MCC, that's
No, I said MDC.
MDC
Okay, Lee.
Brooklyn.
Okay,
is
Lee, I gotta.
Metropolitan Detention
If you ever
Center.
find yourself in the
The
tombs
tombs.
and you in the and you know right before you see the lawyers, you in the bullpen, the bullpen when everybody is like a lawyer.
This nigga's crazy.
If you're ever in the bullpen, look on the walls. You're gonna see LITO. I swear to God, you look on the walls. It's carved in black markers, like carved in the wood. It's never going nowhere. You're gonna see LITO.
That's a fact. But yo, Malik, I gotta ask you. I had to ask you
I'm
something.
dead ass, man.
Because I always wanted to know. I always wanted to know if now the people that, because Lito's not the only one that's that Lito's not the only one that's been through the grind and then legalized it and cleaned it up. There's a lot of them. He's not the only one. So
No,
I
absolutely
always wanted
not.
to know if you type of guys feel like for the people that haven't done that, like how do y'all look at them? Like, what's your vision of the people that are not legal right now? Do you think they're playing with it? Or do you think they're playing around with
A
it?
lot of niggas just play with it. They just want to do it to look cool and say, "Yeah, I'm in the game."
Got
Oh
you.
yeah, I sell weed. You didn't go through the trials and tribulations niggas went through, bro. Back in the '90s, bro. We had to.
You feel like they don't deserve this legal shit?
They don't deserve none of that
Yeah, I
shit.
feel
Y'all
him
niggas,
talking for the bomb.
y'all niggas in the way.
He's right.
Lito-
And these little niggas don't
Lito-
know about getting
Lito's
locked
on
up
his-
going to the
bro.
tombs.
Lito's
for a
on his-
nickel bag.
Yeah, they don't understand about
Yeah, you know how
oh
many times
shit.
we lost Hurst
I gotta do
to
this.
a Nick?
Oh shit.
You know how many times we lost Hurst to a
Like-
Nick? How many times did we lose Hurst to a Nick?
Feel me?
Let's keep it
A
real.
nickel bag going to
Nickel
jail,
bag.
bro.
Free my nigga
A
Hurst to a
roach,
nickel
my
bag.
nigga.
Free my
Fuck that.
nigga for a roach.
Let alone a roach. Nigga go
Free my
to
nigga
jail,
for a
bro.
roach. That's a fact.
Feel me?
No, that's the truth. But see, that's why I'm saying that. No, but that's why I asked that question.
Running from the cops. Oh shit, they jumping out.
I done last
You gotta
weekends for
run.
a blunt.
You gotta run from these niggas, not to go to jail.
No, but
Whole
To the
weekend
basement,
for
to
a
the
blunt,
roof, back
nigga.
down the fire escape, to the back, go to the other building, down to the
Wow,
basement, hide in the
word.
basement, hide in the cupboard. Like, yo, bro,
Yeah, but that's why I asked that. But
Hurst
that's why,
and Dubby got
them niggas
arrested
beating you up in the
on the
building
4th
because
of
you
July.
selling weed in the
We
lobby.
Get out to the following Monday.
that's a fact. No, but that's why.
Doing the weekend special.
The weekend special.
Come on, my nigga.
No, but Tom, but this is why I asked this question because I'm just dying to know: is there a difference? Do these guys that have this?
These little whippersnappers don't know what it's about to really be outside, man. Y'all niggas think you're outside right now. Rewind the time
Come
back
on.
to the fucking 90s, man.
That's
You gonna
Candy
see in
Yams.
the early 2000s.
That's Cali Heights Bud.
That's the
That
gas
product is
right
fire,
there.
and I
That's the
stand behind it.
Gas. And then wait a minute.
Bomba.
Yeah.
That's
That question is
they in the way, man.
they in the way. Guys that don't have a license are in the way.
Not- don't have the license. I'm not talking about the nothing like that. I don't got the stuff.
That's Lito Brook.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
play with it. Don't play with
I'm
it.
just
Don't play
talking
with
about
it.
for those that's just stepping out and getting y'all beaks wet without putting in the work, not even putting in work, just going through what we went through back in the 90s and the early 2000s for all the big name brands that are out there. For example, Certs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
For
feel you.
example, You know what I'm saying?
So you saying all the guys who
LV.
got the brands are the OGs that been through the grind?
Facts.
There's no little young niggas that just came in.
Everybody's an OG.
That's a fact. It is the truth.
Everybody's 40 and over.
40 and over.
Don't think that one
like
of those
Luke,
40-year-olds
like
won't fuck you up. Like
that's a fact.
Our hands
Like
get
Luka
busy
with the gumbo. He's been doing this.
Who?
Luka with
Oh.
the
Been in the game for a long time.
for a long time.
Facts.
He was gay. That whole Purple City Dipset shit is since then.
That's a fact. So wait. So let's talk about.
Where were we?
We was on the whole talking about how the people with no license or the people. So basically, you saying it's not about the license. It's about the cleaning it up and making it a
Footwork,
business.
right? And putting the people that
Got
been there, putting in the footwork.
Okay.
And been there and been through the trials and tribulations.
Okay. So you saying the license is like the record deal, and the cleaning up is like fixing to get the record deal.
Facts.
Give it a bomb, Tone. Okay. So it's back to what you said, Tone. LITO is pretty much like the artist that's getting it without a deal. So he's on his way to getting the deal.
Facts. If I get
Facts.
my license,
Yeah.
I get someone to go ahead and
Yeah, but
come in
you
with
know,
me on that.
but no, I don't want to make it seem like he's like some SoundCloud artist. Like he's moving like a signed artist. Like
Exactly.
some people who have
You agree?
Some people who have brands wish they had a Cali Heights, wish they had the.
Well, not only. Well,
you
this
know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, they can
Yeah,
get the Cali Heights
I don't
chain
want
and
niggas think
whatnot.
that you have a following already. Like
Okay, well,
you
see-
should have a deal.
Okay,
Put it like
this,
that.
This is what it led up to this. This is why I asked them all of these questions, Tone, and you guys assisted with that because makes sense for LITO. But right now, I need to know, all of this stuff led up to why LITO, I guess he had it in him, enough swag from the Washington Heights to date Mariah Lynn. Let's talk about that. What was it like dating Mariah Lynn?
Oh man, it was shit. Toxic. Shit was toxic, man. But it was fun while it lasted. Or
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we all know it didn't. It how it ended. But let's talk about how did you and Mariah meet? Because you my man. I never asked you that. How the hell did y'all meet?
Living mi vida LITO.
he said, "Living la vida LITO," man. I mean,
And like I said from the beginning, I told you this. When I asked LITO to come on the show, Tone, my first thing I told LITO was, you can trust me. I am not here to bash Mariah. I said Mariah was cool. I have no problem with Mariah. So this is not to bash Mariah. These are just questions. I feel like this is a part of LITO's life and tribulations that he's been through. You know what I mean? So now y'all just heard him grind from Marble Hill all the way through Washington Heights, going through all different types of strands to owning his own strand and doing his own thing to having 75,000 on his neck right now.
yeah. Shout out to Westside Buds, man. My man Nadi, man, from the hood, man. He's the
Shout
one.
out to Nadi, man.
Shout out to Nadi.
Hey, yo, Nadi, stop playing with it, my nigga. You already know what it is, B. You heard?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Westside Buds, man, because
Shout out to Nadi.
that's my nigga, man. That's my little man. My little man went, well, what happened was I went away for a little while, you know what I'm saying, over some weed shit. And I got caught up in a federal indictment. So I did my time, you know what I'm saying, took that on the chin or whatever, pause, and came home and I went back to the block to rectify and, you know what I'm saying, take back what's mine. Feel me? Fuck going on.
Yo, you really did that though.
I mean,
I really did
like
that.
it was like the early
Went
90s.
home with my paperwork.
You came home.
I had my
like
yellow
early
shit after
90s
halfway
shit.
house,
Nah.
my manila envelope, and I went to the block and I said, yo, who's out here? Y'all niggas is out here? Y'all niggas from up the block, but check this out. Here's my paperwork. I want y'all to read it. I'm gonna go visit Mama Bed on the block, you heard? I'm on a pass, 12 hours. No, 6 hours.
Oh, you remember when you got out early?
Facts. I said I'm on a pass.
That's what
6
niggas gotta
hours,
do,
you heard?
though. For real, you gotta bring the paperwork. If you got early, you have to bring the paperwork?
Niggas don't know about paperwork, my nigga, but check this out. When your
No, I
paperwork,
hated niggas on YouTube.
everything in black and
They
white is
always
where it's
talk
at,
about
my
the
nigga.
paperwork. Matter of fact, T.I. had a paperwork party.
listen, paperwork party.
Okay, so
Yes,
now I
we
see
do
what
those.
the paperwork-
We do those. Paperwork
Oh,
party.
So the paperwork party is
Paperwork
when you
party's
bring the
real.
paperwork to show you this
That
snitch.
shit real, my nigga. You
I
heard?
feel you giving the
peep
bomb,
game.
Tone.
Drop the bomb for the
I
paperwork
went,
party.
yo, shout out to
That's
everybody,
why
man, with their
Charleston White was
paperwork, you
dropping
heard?
2 days. They get this nigga out here with the paperwork party.
Yes, man. Make your paperwork. Make the paperwork.
How you feel about Charleston White?
Fuck that nigga. Listen to me. I left my paperwork on the block, and I said, y'all nigga, I need y'all niggas to read this. And whoever reads my shit, my nigga, I want to fight them afterwards. I'm gonna fuck them niggas up.
But hold up,
I came back 3 hours later. Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody read that shit.
They want to know the source, man.
Hold on, y'all.
get to that.
Hold on, y'all niggas. Mr. Hold on, man. Hold on.
We gonna get to that though, but that's not really relevant right now. You
Lito
skipped
just
the
said-
whole part.
Lito just said some wacky shit. You didn't even hear him. Not no wacky shit. He said some real crazy shit, and we missed it.
What?
Go ahead, Lito. I'm gonna let you say it again.
What did I say? Quote me on.
Rewind it back. You said you dropped your paperwork off, and you said, "Yo,
Drop my paperwork on the block.
I'm gonna go get something to drink."
Oh yeah, I
Go
heard.
to my mom's house. I'm gonna go visit Mama Bear. I got a 6-hour pass. Whoever questioned me, read my shit. And when I come back, whoever read my shit, I'm gonna go in their mouth.
Yo, that's my
Because
word. I
first
heard
off,
that
you-
just like that.
Questioning my gangster. You questioning my manhood, thinking that I'm a rat, even by reading my shit and not believing me by verbally. You understand?
That's a fact.
That's how I give it up. That's how we get up from the time that we came from. Feel me?
You gotta give him a bomb, Tone.
So I said,
Hold on. I'm gonna take the. Oh, that bomb was early. Get to the bomb part.
so I said,
You said you left the paperwork
I
on the
left the
block. You said, "Yo, I'm
paperwork on the
going to
block.
see my mother."
I'm going to see
When
my
you
mom.
came back from seeing your mother, you said whoever. He
I
said,
just said,
"I'm
whoever-
leaving my paperwork here. I'm
Whoever
going to see
reads
my
this,
mother, but
whoever reads this,
my
I'm
paperwork
gonna fuck them
is
up."
questioning my manhood. So when I get back, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
Exactly.
And he said when he came back from seeing his mother, what happened?
What happened? You
You
threw
said what
me
happened to
off.
the paperwork?
The paperwork was still right there.
Nobody touched it.
Nobody touched the damn shit. Right there on top of the phone box. Bop. Right where I left it. Everybody looking at it like this. There was only like 2 or 3 niggas on the block. But when I came back, like 13 niggas on the block. They all looking at it like, what Lito gonna do?
Right. So you saying whenever
What year was this? What year is this?
This was 2015 when I
You
came
hear this
home.
nigga? 2015.
yeah, word.
I thought this nigga was
We
talking
skipped the whole lot.
04,
Nah,
06.
we skipped the
This
whole
nigga
lot.
was still on it. 2015. That all I'm saying is,
Yeah, because I got
Nah,
locked
he
up
doing
for a few
dating
years.
numbers.
I know I'm not trying to say.
It's a long career.
I got locked up. I got locked up for a few years. You know what I'm saying? I went
Lito,
away
you
for a
got- you
little
No,
bit.
but that's a part of the
You
game.
30
though.
years unemployed. You 30 years unemployed, my nigga.
And you're looking good, man. I gotta give it to you.
Self-employed, my nigga.
Self-employed.
Talk about it.
You know what I meant.
Listen.
30 years, self-employed, not unemployed.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
What was
Self-employed.
this thing?
Fly ass unemployed ass.
Fly ass
nigga.
unemployed.
This ain't one of them
nigga, yeah.
business podcasts.
Self-employed.
Okay,
So
so
look, we skipped the whole part.
no, yeah, but then because you
Yeah, I came home. I
2015,
went away.
right?
I went away 2011,
okay,
right?
you came home 15.
Came home 15.
Okay.
Boom. Went back to the block. Claim was rightfully mine. Pushed these niggas back up the block. I did what I did.
Push niggas back
Push
up
these
the
niggas
block.
back up the block. Facts. Push these niggas back up the block. Them niggas went through what they went through. They ended up whatever. Whatever. They irrelevant. Then my man Westside Buds decided, yo, I want to show you a different lane. You got to get off the block. I don't want to see you get locked up again. I don't want to see you get caught up in another indictment for fucking with a group. Because you know what I'm saying? 1, 2's a crowd, 3's a crowd, whatever, 4's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 2's a couple, 3's a crowd, 4's a gang.
Right.
So I don't need to be around 3, 4 niggas and then all of a sudden I'm indicted again in a gang,
That's a
gang
fact.
indictment. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
I had
fact.
to cop out to 110 pounds because the niggas was watching me sell mad weed when I fell into this indictment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Word. That's what
crazy.
happened.
So wait, so
So I come home, he shows me this new lane. He's like, yo, I've been doing these pop-ups. I'm doing rapper parties and these parties and all that. What the fuck is that all about? He starts showing me a different lane. I'm taking me to these exclusive weed parties. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy.
let's give him a bomb, Tone. This interview is crazy right now, cause now we leading up to. I feel him. Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna lead you up to even when Tone came in the picture.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, Lito, that I'm giving you
So you wouldn't even
your
told
Nah,
me
he's
in the
painting
picture.
no
I'm giving,
picture.
I'm giving you your flowers, my nigga, because I'm trying to tell you,
Light up some
like-
flowers for the flowers.
like you and Hirsch was like one of the first niggas with the bleeps before, and then out of
the
nowhere,
next bleep-
Oh, we had the hot ones.
Yeah,
Remember
you
the
know
hot
what I'm
ones?
saying?
Shits.
Then
The
everyone
ones
had,
before the
like, you know
legal
what I'm
ones
saying?
came out?
yeah,
Yeah, we had the hot ones. We used
You
to
know
pay
what I'm saying?
what,
Like,
$400, $500
Oh,
for a month.
you just
Throw them
been-
away and get another one.
like when the Hayes was doing his thing.
Yeah, that's when we had.
You
the Haze and
always
all
like
that.
there was three
We
different
was
types
doing
of haze
something
out
else.
there.
We was
You always had the fire
We had
haze.
another thing
You know what I'm
going
saying?
though. You gotta understand. We had another thing going. We can't
No,
really
but
talk
all
about.
I'm saying is like
Yeah, nah, that's.
We had another thing
all I'm
going. Really
saying is
can't talk about.
there's Hayes was doing this thing.
Shout out
And
to
then-
everybody. Shout out to my niggas at Alabama Projects. You heard?
And
I
then
know they
Sour,
tear down
and
right
then
now.
Sour
But
came along.
shout out to everybody in
Where's that
P-Town. You heard?
Alabama project?
Shout out to Patterson, New Jersey. You heard?
Jersey,
Oh
nigga.
shit.
Yeah, talk about it. We used to get a lot of fucking money with those boys. Y'all niggas
Yeah.
don't know
Don't
our
play
faces.
dumb.
Y'all niggas don't know who we are, but we used to feed a lot of y'all niggas.
Don't play around.
No, hey, you know what? I lived in New
Stupid.
Jersey.
Oh,
It's crazy out there.
Yeah, it was
There's
crazy.
still zombies out there.
Yeah, zombies all over the place.
No,
It
now
was literally zombie land out there when
I
we was
can
out there.
imagine.
I seen niggas drop off.
I can imagine,
We
bro.
were talking. I was gonna say something crazy, but
Yeah.
all
Anyway.
I'm saying is
let's get back to that.
when the haze came out, you was on it. When the sour
I
started,
did the whole haze,
when
the sour, the dowie,
you
and
was
all that.
on
We
it
did all
before,
that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you always
did all
had your like it only makes sense to you being an A&R because you've always had your ear to the streets. Like literally, niggas have their ear to the streets listening to music, but you have your ear to the streets on some get
Yeah,
money.
fact.
shit.
Not only that, I'm always
music
listening
just
to
follows
new
that.
talent,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
listening to and be like, this nigga's gonna. I gotta introduce this one to. I gotta connect these dots.
You
When
don't
I
even
hear
know how many
something-
because you always that nigga out late
connect
night
the
with the
dots.
radio booming like a radio or a car.
I connect
Yeah,
the
you
dot.
got
Oh,
the-
I just play some shit in my V,
I
and
connect
niggas
the
be like, "Yo,
dots.
what is that you keep putting on
Like
replay?"
when you go to the clubs,
I
like,
just
oh
keep
shit,
it on
that's that
replay.
shit Lito was playing on the block. Like,
That's
you know
that
what
shit
I'm
Lito
saying?
was playing on the block. That shit. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Type shit.
For real, I remember the days, man. I just remember me and Shells be out there, even if it's just new Spanish music. You hear it early, like you know what I'm
Early.
saying?
You heard it from me early. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But let's get back to this to what we get where I get to meet Shorty. Whatever,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, so 2005. First of all, Russ, you Russ shit gotta be smooth.
This shit is smoother than
It gotta be smooth because
Look
you
at this
drinking
shit.
it straight.
Russ, look.
Yeah, look, you drinking it straight.
Shit
Yeah,
gone,
Russ, I
my
can't
boy.
lie,
You heard?
Russ.
That shit
Russ, you
gone.
on to
Hold
something,
on,
Russ.
don't let that shit
You
sneak
on to
up on
something,
you.
Russ.
I seen that shit knock a 7'6" nigga out.
Yeah, but I'm
I
not
seen that
7'6".
shit knock a 7'6"
not
Nah, he
7'6".
was
nigga out.
drinking the
How much that nigga weigh though?
No, he was drinking that. They
Oh,
had
he was?
the
He was skinny.
They had the
Yeah, he
they
was
had
very
the other
skinny, you
bottles
heard?
there.
I'm 5'10", 250 something,
Yeah,
you heard? Don't
he's
play with
drinking
me.
That nigga's 7 feet, but he's only like 190.
But now look, check it.
All right.
So I'm doing these parties now, right? My man Westside Buzz
So
showing
wait,
me.
what type of rappers was at these parties? Like who
Oh, everybody that smoke. I'm talking about Redman, Method Man, Jada Kiss, Styles P, Chic, Vado,
Benny the Butcher.
How
Cameron,
did he get plugged up with
Vado, Cameron. Hold on, Vado, Cameron. Man, I got so
All the radio station DJs.
even these little niggas. From High Bridge, the label.
Hey Boogie,
Hey, Boogie.
Hey,
Don
Boogie,
Q.
Don Q. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? All these niggas. Shout
I
out to
just
him.
see Don Q on
You
your
know what I'm
live
saying?
with you.
All the
the
rappers.
time.
Facts.
All
All
the
the time.
Instagram
I stay-
personalities like
Jimmy
like
Stay coming
like,
to the
what's
joints
his name?
too. Shout out to
That's a
Jimmy and
fact.
all that.
What's the nigga
Shout out
with-
High Tolerance.
Lung
You know what I'm saying?
Smacker. What's the nigga with
Lung Fat Boys. Lung Sack, my boy, my man Boogie. You
Yeah, they
crazy
be
stupid nigga.
they be at the
Shout out to
events.
Tad, TAD. You heard Trapping
No, I
His
gotta
Dad.
give it to Lito. This is a fact. Okay,
Those are all
so
my niggas in Jersey.
okay,
Charles.
so
Shout out Crimmy too. You heard? I see you, my boy.
you're doing these industry parties.
I'm doing these industry parties. I'm doing these little, pop-ups or whatever. And we getting all these rappers coming and all that to these shows to perform. They get paid too, whatever. They come, they in and out, they do walkthroughs, whatever. They get their free weed, they walk around, they smoke with us, take pictures. They do what they do.
Right.
We do what we do. One day I went to some rooftop luxury party that I got invited to. It was selected vendors only. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vendor. I got my brand, Cali Heights. You know what I'm saying? I got my whole table. I got it's lit. I got over 30 flavors. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
Lit, right?
I'm lit. I ain't gonna hold you. I got the fire. And then next thing you know, Shorty come walking in the building with like 2 or 3 of her
Oh, you
friends.
talking about Mariah?
Yeah, that girl.
Okay, so wait. So you met her at the pop-up shop. Oh, so wait. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so into the story, I'm a little late. So everything is leading up to how you met her.
Yeah.
With the got you.
You went from the block
Went from the block
to the pop-up
got you.
because of West Side, because of not East.
It's lit.
Yeah, I took over the
All right,
block,
all right.
and then my man's like, I don't want to see you is going crazy. Like you wildin', you're moving wacky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Lee.
Yo, that's gonna be a
Shout out
fucking
to
plug.
Nadi. He said,
You're moving wacky.
he said, yo, you moving wacky,
What
my
you mean? Say
nigga.
you were walking for messing with her?
I came
No, 'cause he was
home.
on the
I
streets.
came home wildin'. I
I'm
was
trying to tell you, he
I
came
was
home
This is crazy. How much money did you just make? And how long are these